everyone, it's I, and for today's video, I'm going to show you my book collection since I was 11 years old. Ang gagawin ko lang is papakita ko sa inyo yung mga books na meron ako, and I'm gonna tell you if I recommend it or not. And if you want me to talk about a particular book or a particular series, please comment down below. So I'm going to do a separate vlog about it. Kasi medyo madami to guys, so baka sobrang haba na nung video kung i-explain ko pa sila isa-isa. So without further ado, let's get started. So for the first book, I have here The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. So actually, tatlong book to kasi it is a series. But ito pa lang yung nababasa ko. And yes, I recommend it if you want an easy read book. So this. I have a series of To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I also have P.S. I Still Love You and Always and Forever. This is all by Jenny Han. So, meron na tong movie adaptation sa Netflix. And if yung nababasa ko pa lang dito is yung dalawa, which is this, To All the Boys I've Loved Before and P.S. I Still Love You. And yes, I recommend it. Pero mas gusto ko tong second book. Pero syempre, mas maganda pa rin kung babasahin nyo ng buo para mas maintindihan nyo. So for the second book, I have The Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover. And I love Colleen Hoover so much. She is my favorite author. But this book, I think I won't recommend it because of the plot. So I'm not gonna talk about it further. Pero yun, it includes cheating kasi. Second is The November 9, also by Colleen Hoover. So yung mga susunod na libro is by Colleen Hoover. This one, I recommend it 100%. This is good. Next, It Ends With Us. I know you've probably seen this in TikTok and Facebook and a lot of social media application. And this is really good. But I'm gonna warn you, this is not a romance book. If I'm going to talk about it in my own perspective. But it's really good. You will learn a lot. The next one is Hopeless by Colleen Hoover. And yes, I recommend it. Medyo boring lang siya sa umpisa, but I swear, the plot twist and the ending is super good. Regretting You. This is one of my favorite Colleen Hoover book. There is so much plot twist in this book, I swear. It will keep you entertained hanggang sa huli. So yes, I recommend this. Next one is All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover, and this is my favorite book that she wrote. So this is one of my favorite book out of all the book that I have read since I was 11. So yeah, All Your Perfects. I'm speechless. I recommend this 100%. Next is yung bagong release ni Colleen Hoover na libro, which is The Reminders of Him. And yes, of course, I will recommend this. There is so much learnings, lesson, women empowerment in this book. Please read this. And also, if you are a single parent, you will love this book. Okay, next one is a very special book because this is my favorite, my top 1 favorite book. 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So Taylor Jenkins Reid is my number 2 favorite author out of all time. This 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, this is 1,000 over 100. This is such a good story. There is again so much women empowerment. There is so much passion about her work, about love, romance, best friends. It talks a lot about of things that you wanted to tackle about life. Basta, dami ko nang sinabi, I will recommend this. Please, please, please read this. I know you've probably seen this also in a lot of social media accounts, but I swear this is worth it. If meron akong i-recommend na isang libro out of all the books I'm going to show you, this is that book. Next is, again, by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is Daisy Jones and the Six, and yes, I will recommend this. Next is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Yes, it's from her again. And yes, I recommend this. But Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo is my favorite out of all the 3 books that I have from Taylor Jenkins Reid. Next, I have The Kiss Quotient by Helen Hong. I don't know if I pronounce it right. But no, I won't recommend this. I'm so sorry for those people who love this, but this is a no for me. Next is The Sun and Her Flowers by Rupi Kaur. Again, I don't know if I pronounce it right. I'm bad at pronunciation, especially when it comes to name. But yes, I will do recommend this. Actually, this is a poetry book. Next, The Little Princess. The Little Princess. Tinawag siyang girl. Okay. The Little Prince by... Hindi ko na babasahin, pero ayan, kayo na lang magbasa, guys. So, yan. Hindi ko pa kasi natatapos, pero nabasa ko na to when I was in grade 10 because we tackle about this story. And yes, I recommend this. This is such a classic. Okay, next is Everyday by David Levitan. No, I don't recommend this. Next is One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. I'll recommend this. Next is Holding Up the Universe by Jennifer Niven, and I haven't finished reading it. I cannot finish reading it. I don't know why. Maybe I'm not that too interested about the plot. So, next is The Rain in España. And yung username niya sa Wattpad. Ayan. If you wanted to read this, of course, I will recommend this. This is from Wattpad, guys, and this is written in Filipino language. Really recommended. Next is College Series number 1, which is Chasing the Sun by Ink Steady, again from Wattpad. And of course, I recommend this. If you want a realistic story, realistic plot, this is for you. We have The Love Hypothesis by Annie Hazelwood. And yes, I super recommend this book. This is 10 out of 10. If gusto nyo lang kiligin, this is for you. This is meant to be for you. Frederick Backman, a novel which is Anxious People. So, I recommend this if you want a book na parang warm hug, na yayakapin ka, parang friend mo, na makaka-relate ka sa mga struggles sa buhay ng mga characters. This book is for you. So yeah, I recommend this. Read this. Please read this. This is so good. Next is another series. Yan, ito siya, which is the Shutter Me series. The first book is a gift from one of my best friend. And actually, I'm not a fan of fantasy book. Pero, I read this because gusto ko yung mga nireregalo sa akin libro, binabasa ko talaga. So, this one, it is really very interesting and may halo kasi siyang romance. That's why siguro nagustuhan ko rin talaga. So, I have 4 books of this series. So, madami pa akong hindi nababasa. Parang, if I'm not mistaken, parang 7 books ata to or 8. Tapos meron pang mga nobela. Pero hindi ko na binabasa yung nobela. But yes, I recommend this a lot if you're a fan of fantasy books. Next book is another unfinished read of mine, which is The Crazy Rich Asians. Pero napanood ko yung movie nito sa Netflix and I like it very much. Pero I don't have the courage to finish reading this. Pero if you wanted to watch the movie, I recommend it. So, I'm so sorry. Meron siyang ginagawa ko kasing bookmark yung tissue. And next is poem siya, I don't know again, by Long Live, and I don't recommend this. I love Long Live, but when it comes to novel that she writes, it's really a no for me. Next is Sad Girls. Again, another novel for Long Live, and again, no. I don't recommend this. Next is Planting Gardens and Graves, Volume 2 by R.H. Sin. I recommend this one. Next is The 5 People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom. I love Mitch Albom. I love his works. So yeah, I will recommend this if you want a book about life. Mitch Albom books is perfect for you. And then I have Tuesdays with Maureen. album, and yes, I recommend this. And this is one of my favorite books. Look at that. And then, oo nga pala, kasunod nito, 5 people you meet in heaven is this, which is the next person you meet in heaven. And I recommend both of this. Please, please, please read this if you want to reflect about life. Recommend this books. The next is One Last Stop by Casey McKiston. And yes, I recommend this so much. If you also want na kiligin lang, I recommend this. Please read this. And also, this is a gift from also one of my best friends. So thank you so much, Marielle. I love this so much. The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli. So, I recommend this. This is such an easy read. And ito yung parang random ko lang na binili sa National Bookstore. And this is totally worth it. I recommend this. Next is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. This is very famous. Meron ng movie adaptation. And ang sad lang kasi nauna ko mapanood yung movie. So, expected ko na yung ending, but still, very good book. I recommend this. Next is The Sun is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. And I haven't watched the movie adaptation, but this is such a good book. I swear, I love this. I recommend this book. Next is Me Before You. I know, again, this is very famous. Me Before You, of course. This is such a heartache, a heartbreak kind of a book. And if you like those kind of books, this is for you. This is meant to be for you. I cried because of this. So yeah, I recommend this for those who wanted to cry. Sometimes we need a good cry, and this book will give that to you. Next is Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. And yes, I recommend this. This is such also a very good book. Nice plot twist. Medyo mahirap lang siya basahin because of how it was written. But if you like classic books, madali lang to sa inyo, I swear. Next is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fudge by Mark Manson. So, no, I don't recommend this one. Next is Yolk by Mary H.K. Choi. And this is also a gift from one of my best friends. I know I have a lot of friends and they give me books. I'm a lucky person. But yeah, I haven't finished reading this. So I don't know if I recommend it or not. And I also have The Girl You Left Behind. And I haven't finished reading this yet. Actually, nabay ko lang to na 99 pesos nung sale yung National Bookstore. And also yung Me Before You, nabili ko lang siya ng 99 pesos. Such a steal. So, I recommend you guys na hintay din kayo ng sale if gusto nyo makamura. I don't know if I recommend this because I haven't finished reading this yet. I think that's the first part of this video because medyo madami-dami pa pong books yung nandito. So, I think I'll have part 2 of this vlog. So, thank you so much for watching this video. And please stay tuned for the part 2. And yung part 2 para more on Wattpad books na sila. If you like Jonax, yeah, I have a lot of her books. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it, and comment down below. And also, I'm gonna put my Instagram username here. So that's all. Thank you so much, guys. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!